We're visiting today with Sun Devils goaltender Joey Daccord. Joey, welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me. Glad to be here.
Joey, tell me a little bit about, let's start way back when you decided to be a Sun Devil. What was that thing that motivated you to be the Sun Devil?
There's a lot that went into it. I think there were a lot of good things, especially when I came up for my official visit. Saw a lot of good things, really excited about the way the program's going here. Just wanted to be a part of that, that beat the tradition mantra, just wanted to be a part of that and help grow hockey down here, and, the warm weather didn't hurt.
Absolutely. So tell me a little bit about your background growing up playing hockey. What got you started playing goalie? What was the motivation to put the pads on?
Yeah, well, my dad played goalie, he played pro in Switzerland, and he played Division I at Merrimack College. So I guess I'd always been involved in hockey, and then for some reason, I couldn't even tell you why, for some reason I'm just drawn to goalie, and grew up playing in my town, and then moved up to more advanced youth hockey, and then I played at Cushing Academy for 3 years, and then last year I played in the USHL for Mesquite Member Jets.
So Coach Powers talks about your athleticism and the ability to do a number of things. You play tennis, right? Mm-hmm. And other sports going up. Tell me a little bit about that mentality as a goaltender. What do you have to have? What's it got to be behind those that line of defense, the last line of defense?
Yeah, I was a three-sport captain my senior year in high school, I just always had an athletic background, and always played more than one sport. Hockey was my main sport, definitely. But I've always just loved competing, and I kind of bring that with me into the net, and just do what I ever can to stop the puck, honestly.
So we've gotten through the first weekend, your first collegiate game, and it was a battle. You guys faced a lot of adversity. So tell me what that was like. What's the goaltender's mentality when something like that's happening with penalties one after another being called on you?
Yeah, it was tough. Definitely wasn't an easy first game. Notre Dame's a very good team. And I think, if you take all those penalties out, we're right there in it, and that was evident the next night.
Right.
Took all the penalties out of the game, and it was 3-2 with an empty net. So it was a really weird game. I've never seen anything like that with so many penalties. But for me personally, I just tried to keep working hard, keep my eyes on the puck, keep tracking the puck, staying in it, and never giving up, and just, like I said, working as hard as I can.
So when you're back there and you're watching that happening, is your mentality, hey, I just got to keep stopping pucks? Or is the mentality like, this is out of control, I don't know what I'm going to do back here?
Yeah, well, one of the things that I've always tried to focus on, as a goalie my whole life, is just focusing on stopping the next shot. Yep. You can't control if your, defenseman takes a penalty, if a guy turns the puck over, you can't control a weird bounce off the glass or a weird bounce off the shit. None of that you can control. So all I can control is stopping the next shot, and that's just what I try to do, and just work on stopping that next shot.
So now you got that first game under your belt. What did you see out there from the players that you faced? Was it the competition level you thought? Was it different? What was your overall opinion?
Yeah, obviously bigger, stronger, faster than anything I've played before. But it wasn't. I didn't find myself out of place. I felt like I belonged there. I felt like I was in the right place. I felt pretty comfortable, actually. Even the first shift, I got scored on the first minute on a really nice backdoor goal. But the whole game, I felt comfortable. I felt like I was where I belonged.
So as we go into this weekend now, the home opener, what are you looking forward to of playing out at Gila River?
Yeah, it's gonna be awesome. Really looking forward to showing what the new Sun Devils look like this year, and looking forward to this kind of turnout we get, and I know the fans are going to be great this weekend.
So tell me a final question for you about your coach being a goaltender himself. Mm-hmm. Has that made the transition into ASU easier, harder, makes no difference?
Yeah, I think it's always good to have a coach that was a goalie because they understand you a little bit more.
All right.
Maybe a coach that wasn't a goalie has a little harder time understanding, some different things. Goalies aren't always the, most normal people. But I think it definitely helps. He's very understanding, great coach. Really happy to be here and happy to have him as my coach.
So tell me a little bit about your off the ice experiences. What do you like to do down here in the desert when you're not on the ice practicing?
Well, a little different than New England here. I remember my first day here was like 117 degrees. So honestly, just enjoying the time outside, hanging out with my friends. Balancing school and hockey is very challenging, and it consumes almost all my time.
Let's talk about school. What's the major?
I'm doing business, sports, and media.
Okay, excellent. So you're going to take my job one day.
Probably, yeah.
As soon as you finish up in the NHL, though, right? That's the ultimate goal.
Hopefully that won't be for a while. Yeah, hopefully I play for a couple more